door is open 24 hours. That's why you have this wall. This wall we call it aling to prevent to see inside from the outside. And also we believe the evil spirit cannot go turn, it just go straight. So the wall you lock.
I see.
And also that the head is for the family temple. So every house in Bali they have a family temple. The position is toward to the mountain. It's been higher. And below is the living area. And the leg is like the restroom, all the like the head is below.
Okay.
So the mountain is on that side. So the toward to the head.
Okay.
Head is on that side. The first compound is kitchen. Very near to the door, near to the entrance. So when the evil spirit can pass the wall, but cannot pass the kitchen because kitchen symbolizes the Brahma. So Brahma symbolizes the fire, to burn all the bad.
All the bad.
So here, very close with ceremony, even like from pregnant, you have 3 months, 7 months, give birth, have ceremony. 3 months, baby also have ceremony. 7 months also have ceremony because first time the baby touch the ground.
We are cruising in the streets of Bali. Check this guy out. Oh, little dog. See, one thing I love about this place is that no matter where you go, you'll see a shrine, a temple. My welcome flower.
Yeah, bro. Oh, nice. You can get
And
welcome.
welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So here we are enjoying, thank you, a traditional Balinese meal with our dear guide, Eddie. This is our first Balinese meal, so cheers.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. This is the lemongrass, and it's very good. They process it so they can make like mosquito repellent. They make oils with it, and it smells absolutely wonderful. This is a very big plantation. They have different herbs and fruits and coffee. Oh, I love cacao. I love the fruit of cacao. You get to eat it. And it tastes a little bit like sourish, but it's very, very delicious. This is some of the things that they have here. Like they have black pepper, white pepper. They have clove, ginger, and coffee. So this is a male coffee bean because it's whole and round. And when it's flat like this,
female.
And this is the female coffee bean. And this is all coffee beans. And these are
for
chocolate
this one,
seeds. That's the Kuwa coffee?
the poops from the animal. The animal will be selected the best coffee in the trees, the red color, and then swallow the cherry bean. It's cannot digestion in the stomach lower, so still bean come out like this. And this one still have skin. So before processing roasted, I need to peel it the skin. So get bean inside. So this bean is clean, never contacts with the poo of the animal luwak because still have layer.
Yeah.
So later when you want to try luwak coffee, don't worry about poo because it's clean.
Okay.
And big benefit of the luwak coffee, this one good for anti-diabetes. Diabetes. 45 minutes roasting until the color become like this. Brown color. Make it powder.
Oh, wow.
Now the last processing, you need to see it. You can smell it. This
Yeah.
is regular coffee.
Yeah, very, very good.
Processing luwak coffee, this one, and that cacao, the same process like this, same way like make regular coffee,
So they process it the same way?
the same way.
The same way. So why is this coffee so special?
Because low in caffeine for this coffee, so it's good for prevent diabetes.
Okay. So it's low caffeine content.
When you have a gastric,
Yeah?
you can drink this one.
Okay.
It's not make heartbeat
Okay.
like this coffee.
Okay, I see, I see.
We're resting coffee in Bali. I like the smell. What's your name?
So here we have a different types of coffees and teas, and they all are for different reasons. Like some of them are good for the blood, some of them are good for relaxation, some of them are good for antioxidants. We have some good that are for preventive cancer, and so forth and so on. And then this is your regular coffee, and this is your luwak coffee that we're about to try for 50,000 rupiahs a cup. So I hope that the price justifies the taste, or the taste justifies the price. So this is the regular coffee and this is the luwak coffee. And the only difference between the two is that the luwak is less caffeinated than the regular coffee. So for people who can't drink caffeine, the luwak coffee is a very good choice. And it has a little bit of a different smell. It's less, so not as strong as the regular coffee. Now we're gonna try the luwak coffee, and this is the coffee the luwaks eat. They were actually swallowed while in the forest, and they eat the red coffee bean. They don't chew it; they swallow it whole. And while in their bodies, they go through a process of chemical digestive until it exits out, and they poop it out in whole. And then it gets collected in the forest, and then it gets processed and roasted, and here it is. The only difference between the luwak coffee and the regular coffee is that it has less caffeine. So if you have an issue where you can't have too much caffeine, the luwak coffee is a very good choice. And it's a very selected coffee. You can only find it in these areas in the world. And we're going to try it now. It's not bad. It's a little bitter.
Little bit sour.
Sour. Yeah. But it's not as strong as you say as your regular coffee.
Caffeine is low in caffeine than regular. That is regular.
Yeah.
You can try. You can compare it.
Okay. So we're going to compare it with the real, not the real, but the regular coffee. Yes, more sour. More bitter, more sour. Any other benefits in the luwak coffee?
Cheddar. When you feel tired, you can use that one also
Okay.
for energy.
For energy? So it doesn't make your heart race, but it does give you energy.
Yeah. It's not make heart
Yeah.
because low in caffeine.
Because it's low in caffeine. Cheers with luwak coffee. So this is the luwak, and he's a famous animal who eats the coffee beans. They then get later processed and then drinked. Ooh, he just bit me. But he eats the coffee beans, but he doesn't really eat them. He just swallows them. And it goes through a chemical process in his stomach, and then it gets pooped out, and then they get hand selected, and then they get roasted in their Balinese traditional way. But he's adorable, and they consider him a species of a type of cat. But to me, he looks more like a raccoon. There you go. He's adorable. He's very, very cute. Let him go there. There we go.
So if you read over there, it says Bali, cat, boo, chino. Which is pretty funny because the luwak is considered like a type of cat, and he poos the chino. So that's how cappuccino came out. Just kidding. So this is a statue of the Indra god, which is the god of war. And we are now entering the spring temple because there's a natural spring here. We're gonna go explore it. So before we get into the temple, they put these jarans on us, and this means that it's to cover, I guess, the negative part of the body. And then this is what would be the balance. And people come in here so they can get a blessing with their holy water. Check it out.
Yes, offering, just put here one. 9, 10. And you have to skip these two. And then the last two. And we continue to another point.
Why do they skip the two?
Yes, we have the special purpose one, mostly for big and home. Mostly for big home. That's why the
Yeah.
and also that's for after the cremation. So the member of the family have to visit one of the spring temple in Bali, at least one. Mostly people will come here. Apa Pak, itu lewatin satu tuh.
So this is the spring temple, and people come here to actually cleanse themselves. They go through each one of the fountains, and each fountain represents a different part, to cleanse a different part of your body. The last two are usually skipped, and they're only used after a cremation of a family member or something like that. But in tradition, they have to bring an offering to each one of the fountains, and they cleanse themselves one by one, and they leave an offering to each one as they're doing their cleansing. And this is a very ancient custom, and a lot of tourists come and do it as well, but it's mostly done by the believers. But it's a beautiful tradition.
So this is the natural spring. The spring was discovered first, and then they built a temple around the spring. And the water is so pure that you can actually drink it. You don't have to boil it or anything. It contains lots of minerals, and the birds love it over here. These are the same birds that build the nests that the Chinese like to collect the nests, and then they boil it and they eat it like noodles.